never going to happen. So they can just keep at it. Unfortunately, the Oldenburgian nationalists, they'll have their way with me unless I do something about it. I really need that next military tech if I'm going to go in there all guns blazing. And sadly, we'll have to spend our dip keeping war exhaustion down. One of the further troubles is that all this land counts towards the war as well. France and Great Britain's colonial holdings, which is part of the reason we used a new random New World setup, because there are far fewer provinces in the New World when we do it that way. Alright, he's getting his provinces back. Oh, including some occupations I certainly don't want him having, like Gothzig. Alright, you know what, Brandenburg, your subsidies are more useful in my pocket now. Straight away, Netherlands join the coalition against us, because they can. Let's keep them sweet. And hello, France, what are you planning? Well, not planning, you are just straight up fighting me. Oddly enough, you have some of the worst composition I've ever seen. But you're probably wanting to go for one of these, so I'll have to back them up. Fortunately, we're looking at mountains. Not pleasant. Oh, my morale just evaporated there. Well, if Bulgaria backed me up, I have nothing to fear there, but this battle seems to be a lost cause. Phew, I got more than a little lucky there. There is a trouble with me parking my troops on these not well defended provinces. I'd love to build some forts right now, but I need all the mill points I can get. Alright, with that in mind, perhaps it would be better to hang out in these mountains. Even the mountains of Monastir. Whilst I watch the rest of my country burn. Still, we're getting that war score. Piece by piece. They are so very keen. National unrest and fort defense sounds really good, but I do love mercantilism. Still, I don't love mercantilism to the point that I can't see the use in getting 10% fort defense right now, so we'll go with that. That extra 3 days per siege will be quite nice. Or rather, per siege progress. Didn't think you'd be facing so much on Macedonia. Let's get you down to Thessaly and keep it going. What did you do to Russia, Jake? Well, I ate it. They still have Muscovy. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it in this war. But hey, we're only at -80 now. You know, I wonder, are the people that I could diplo-vassalize and then just spit them out. Oh. Aachen is gone. Missed them already. Okay, as was prophesized. We got it back. And again, the French are out there with no general, but they have the boats to back them up. Our occupations of Poland. Well, they delayed the enemy, but the enemy's numbers are swelling, if anything, and our manpower is it's going down. But we need only hold out. Which is kind of making me think, how can I avoid this situation in the future? Because all I really took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces, and that was even without the HRE. Alright, maybe these two contributed, so I did take a large chunk. But nobody wants to go slow. I guess the trick is getting people that you can feed cores to, but that's no fun. Coalitions, baby. Jake, do overseas provinces count towards the achievement since the Netherlands might colonize? No, they don't. It's only European provinces of the Germanic culture group, which is rather nice. I mean, imagine having to chase down all those Dutch New World provinces. Horrible. Oh, shoot. That's something to back up with 6 fire. Wow, okay, forget that idea. I don't think they're that scared of mountains because they know they have, well, 1, all this backup, and 2, military tech 23. See if I can't navigate my way through all of this to get to relative safety. Jake, for the love of God, improve relations with Orissa so you have an ally next time you get wrecked. Why Orissa, though, when I could go for Persia? I mean, Persia and I have always been friends, and we touch, so that's probably not a bad idea. A European ally would be significantly better, though. Someone like Portugal. Hey, actually, at least if Portugal get involved, our Portuguese colonies can quote-unquote help out. Yes, I'm well aware I took tons of base stacks worth of provinces in Europe. Never a great idea if you want to avoid coalition hell. Oh, looks like mountains, but it's actually grasslands here. They took Bremen, but they're avoiding Oldenburg. So if Oldenburg revolts, or if it gets real close to revolting, there's little I can do against that. It's only probably about 3 years until it does so. Oh, damn. Forced march, son. Happened to me, it'll happen to you. Iderine is a very poor choice of hideout. Unfortunately, areas that I can be in are... no, that's not true. I can kind of hold them on the highlands and the mountains here, to a degree. That's really, really closing in my troops, where I need to be smacking down those that would do ill upon me. Wonder if I can get a patented quick kill on the high seas. Constantinople will never fall. Oh, dearie me. Alright, granted we have Bulgaria backing us up. Hopefully. But that's a whole lot of Tech 23 troops coming to get me. In a most horrible way. And these are only highlands. Potentially the river crossing penalties, so we'll stick the four man on there. We'll back you up with them early. Okay, good. Less interested in that now. Can we get the quick kill? We got the quick kill. But you are returning to Sinon. Wow, them troops. That high war enthusiasm everywhere. Is it just me, or am I not seeing coalition war? Okay, only France has the coalition war. Meanwhile, my provinces fall like dominoes as I struggle to think of any way to fight back. Military staff dying. He's sieging up. Okay, I got it all cored, that's nice. Didn't I not core one of them? Guess I'm just too good. Still, that's an enormous army. How do I even begin dealing with that? Good start. It's a bad day to be Bulgaria. And we are soon going to stop getting ticking war score for holding Constantinople. Unpleasant times. That's also unpleasant. I'm gaining war exhaustion almost faster than I can pay it down. What do you want from me now? Milan and Perm. Okay, granted Milan's not such a big deal, but I paid so much aggressive expansion to get them land that I really wanted them to keep. So I still say no. Curiously, what's the cost of that? Pretty high. My 10 to 1s, maybe? This seems like a foolish idea. They'll just go and stomp me on lands where I don't have any defensive bonuses. And you know what? For a change, let's not do the stupid thing. Let's hold the woods, though. That stops their siege there, actually. That's rather nice. I wonder if they will come for me. No, they just want to show off. Alright, France is out of manpower. At least there's that. How about Scandinavia? Also out of manpower. That's lovely. Unfortunately, doesn't really seem to be helping us here. Well, French military strength, perhaps. Still, they have me pegged in hard. Jake, your manpower is slowly draining. Oh, don't I know it. The French have the woods there, but it's not very good for them. The continued occupations by the Scandinavians are kind of dripping into us, dripping into the war score here. $105, $111, $104, $108. Well, attrition doing a job, but to think all those... And they're getting even more troops are being built. It's not a good day to be me. I've maxed out my ticking war score, but it just ain't enough. Maybe I could just slink my way out and defeat some Scandinavians instead. Or do I hold out for approximately 1 more year? Well, 1.5. And get ourselves some tactics. Of course, I bet the moment we do, we find that they're on about 24. Oh, they are on 24. Combat width goes up. Really? There must be more to it than that. Okay, combat width in a building, so not something to celebrate. No, Bulgaria! Don't do it! Ah, they're coming for me in Macedonia. Oh, they are really coming for me in Macedonia. I'm not sure even if I threw my everything into that we would hold out. In fact, I'm fairly confident I wouldn't. Who's the best? Where's our 6? Ah, the 6 died. Oh, we have a 5-4 at the very least. And I'm going to want that 4 maneuver to stop them from avoiding the river crossing penalty. Back you up with those extras, and then we really just hope for the best. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Probably is better, even though we're going to face attrition, to have all our troops over in Macedonia. I ain't well enough to be facing this. Don't think we're in a position to laugh at anybody's pretentious right now. Gotta hand it to the Scandinavians, though. They are pushing quite well to the north. And if I hadn't just thrown all my troops over here, I might have been in a better position to deal with it. But... oh, terrifying. Truly terrifying. Of course, I can't even give him land that isn't his core. And this really slows the, slows something down. Ah, that is quite interesting. He approves of me giving away some high base tax land that, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. Here's the thinking. Brandenburg. Brandenburg is Saxon, so I can afford to give away any Saxon land, because I can reclaim it free of aggressive expansion. Saxon, Saxon... oh, was that all? Because that's an unhappy situation if that is all. The screen is incredibly laggy. Saxony had cores here, I remember ripping them out of him. Potsdam to Saxony? Just trying to scan for that Saxon flag. Like, I ain't giving Nassau away. And that, I'm pretty sure, is not Saxon. No, actually it is. Unless they culture converted it, that is Saxon. So I need to give Württemberg and Potsdam away as well. France does not want parts of it. Okay, I must have missed something there. Maybe it was the giving Potsdam, when I could in fact return Potsdam. Exciting times, I know. Okay, that is actually satisfactory, but we still need to give Potsdam away. How about that? Just need to hold out a little more and he's fine. Unless he wants some dosh, which he does not. Could pay him on top of that, but sod paying him. And then again, if this battle goes pear-shaped, and I mean extremely pear-shaped, which it most likely will, then I think I would rather the alternative. Okay, so they get -2 to everything. And their general sucks. Well, sucks is a relative term at this stage, but bearing in mind they also have the dreaded Tech 23, whilst we do not. There ain't no way we're winning this. See, they got a full row of cannons on the back as well. So this is a needless waste of life. Which makes me wonder why I'm continuing it in this false hope that I may actually win it. See, they have more infantry, they'll come and take the front line. It's not worth it just to lose that battle. Unfortunately, there was just a little bit too much there. On the other hand, if I returned corps from Milan as well, Lombardia or Nice would be acceptable. Nice would actually be preferable. That's only 6. Lombardia will be muckle more expensive. Is there nobody? Oh, it can't be returned. They made it their homeland, or rather their capital. So Mantua, Parma, or Cremona. Yeah, he just simply does not want the gold. And I release nobody. Especially not Greece. Although if I released Greece... Oh no, it's Greek. Forget that. Yeah, Cremona, Mantua, or Nice. Probably go for Nice. Oh, he doesn't want that. What was the other one? Cremona and Mantua. So laggy, this menu. He wants that to the point where I could actually pull back 10 of it. Hey, I ain't giving that up. Oberlausitz is still possible and Saxon. This is true, but let's try and balance it out a bit. There we go. Now I'm very curious to see what this does to my aggressive expansion, because if it does, we might have a little trick on our hands here. Bearing in mind that no cores are going to be lost on any of these, because it's primary culture of the people that I'm returning them from. I can take them back for free. Funny to see that if we actually add money onto that... Oh. Suddenly he does want the money. Well, I'm not about to play economical terrorism with you. Alright, aggressive expansion check. Wow, I actually lost no aggressive expansion for that. I guess that makes kind of sense since you don't gain aggressive expansion. But that is harsh. That is pretty harsh. Oh well, at least we're out of that horrible war. And it sure was horrible. And we learnt a valuable lesson. Alright, there we go. Now what? Yeah, that not losing aggressive expansion was just a little harsh there. Let's see if we can't get the Scandinavians in our good books again. At the very least, we're looking at a fairly large truce with all those big players. And we need to watch our aggressive expansion like a hawk. And yeah, it's definitely time to make some friends like Scandinavia, since they really put the boot into us there. Whew. I don't feel good. Nothing to do with that war. But we can get back to privateering. Actually, probably not. Since we lost that war, we won't be able to privateer people that we now have a defensive truce with. At least it didn't make Scandinavia a rival. Let's not change that now. Let's get on the Netherlands case. Now, Austria weren't involved in that. And they're going to want to join a coalition against us. Shame they have all those friends. And we lost a significant amount of our influence over central Germany, or northern Germany. But we'll get it back, because Brandenburg kept all those cores. No aggressive expansion loss though. Wonder if there's any other ways to destroy my... Oh, sugar. 9 months. No access there. No boats. Outraged people won't want to give me access. I have some transports. How fast can you get there? Faster than 9 months. Alright, pick up some troops from Maria. We'll take care of it. Jake, just hire mercs in the adjacent province. That's not how I roll. The Getting Wrecked as Theodora title makes its comeback. Oh. This mission finally telling me to get rid of this little stain on my empire. Also, pretty good reason to lower autonomy in all of these provinces, since there is actually 0 revolt risk in them. And that should be a nice boost to my everything. Holy smokes though, I got ravaged there. I need to figure out how I can do that considerably better. Allies would help. Allies would help a lot. Of course now I have to figure out how to make them. Since Castile is a rival, they're pretty much the only other big power around here. GB, well, GB's never so great. Although if I got GB and the Scandinavians on my side, that would be something. And if I get rid of Outraged, I can get the Scandinavians, and I can